It's just the ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Oh, I wish you were here when I see you so clear. It's just the ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Now we're back in my bed, but it's all in my head. It's just the ghost of you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's just the ghost of you. My bed. And I know I can't wait for another day. Girl, I want your love right now. Can't take it any longer. When I see you, feelings getting stronger. 'Cause I need you. Girl, you know I want you. And I know I can't wait for another day. You know I got that certain feeling. I lose control, I stop believing.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live show, and welcome to the Tier 2 Monaco GP. Let me dunk this music a little bit more down. It's a little bit too hard in my ears for my liking, and I'm sure you guys do want to hear my vocals and everything. So, interesting race we had last week. Clinton Cole took the Qatar GP. Really close battles between him and the P2 driver at the moment, or was at that stage. So I'm just waiting for the guys to open the lobby and send me an invite. I know there's a few guys, unfortunately, that can't make it tonight. I know Keycracker is one of them. He did say he will join with us as soon as he's available. Unfortunately, there is a matter that he needs to attend to, and hopefully he will join us in due time. All right, let's see what's going on Discord at the moment. I see the guys are chatting away there, guys asking for invites. I see Dean Fergie there. All right, anything else? Doesn't look like it. So one thing I did remember that I need to do is the following. I need to copy that one, and where's my music channel now? That one. Copy those, because I had a problem last week. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Let me switch over to this and let's see if those channels comes through. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I see that came through. I'm not sure about my vocal. Right, so let's quickly have a look. There is your calendar for the rest of the season. Let me just grab mine up here. Just give me a second. Right, so in Austria, Warrior took that one. Brazil, Kubis took that one. USA, of course, that's a sprint race. If I remember correctly, that was that was Miami. That was won by Brandon. Las Vegas was won by Osman, and Clinton Cole took Qatar. So far, for every race, there is a winner for that sprints we did. So let me get back to this one here. Right, oopsie, not that way. Do it like this, and hopefully you guys can still probably hear me. Let me dunk that one. I don't see my vocals move here. I hope it comes through to you guys on YouTube. If you guys can just give me some sort of idea if it's working or not. Otherwise I'll need to restart this stream, and I would hate to do that. So yeah, not much to talk about, but I know Warrior has got a nice lead in the overall standings. I will show you that in a bit as soon as we go live onto the track. Not sure what the current situation is, why there's no lobby open yet. Thank you, David. Thank you. Right, yeah, so of course we are the tier 2 class. There is a tier 3 class running with us at the moment. That is broadcast at Janku's channel. So yeah, I'm just waiting for these guys to send me an invite. Then yeah, we'll get to the live action. And meanwhile, enjoy the music, and I'll get back to you in a minute or two.
Just a stranger in this town, trying to find my place, but I just make mistakes. I'm just a stranger in this town, nowhere to call home, don't know where I belong. Just a stranger in this town, nowhere to call home, don't know where I belong.
Dreams seem impossible. All the bad like unstoppable. I never knew how hard it would be. I no longer believe in magic. I know that it might sound pathetic, but I won't let loose. I'm gonna stay. Have you ever felt this heartache? Thought that there would be some magic, but I won't let loose. I'm gonna stay.
All right, I see the guys already up, and I'm gonna throw you the Java intro vid, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. Right, there we go. Let me switch on some audio here for you guys, and hopefully all of you can hear the audio. Good evening, Marlies. Hope you've got a wonderful night tonight with myself. I have Clinton Cole on the other side, but he is going to focus on the track, so we're not going to disturb him as much. Yeah, of course, I know we're on some of the guys' favorite track tonight. They really love. Let me just switch that on quickly so you guys have some overlays. What can we bring onto here? Let's bring the car info up. ERS battery, let's bring that up. Driver, no, not that one, that one. Let's see what the weather prediction will look like for today. Whoa. Here now, clear in 15 minutes, getting to light cloud later on, and overcast in 15 minutes, which will mean this track will cool down. And yeah, then the guys will struggle to get some grip for this track. So yeah, currently I think it's Quibus. Oh, let me just get this, the turns on, the track map on, just to get an idea who's where. It looks like Quibus is first out, so let's jump on board with Quibus as he does a nice little outlap. Right, turn one, get it wrong, you're into that wall, going up the hill to the casino corner. Right now, right about here, this is the casino corner. Then you run all the way down to the famous hairpin all around the world. Right, here we go. The tight right-hander, slow left-hander. Of course, this hairpin that leads all the way down to the bridge section. Quick right-hander, another slow right-hander, and underneath into the tunnel you go on the Monaco GP, running all the way down to the pool area. But first you need to get past these wonderful yachts on your left-hand side. You need to be a multi-millionaire to have a yacht like that. Never in South Africa, but yeah, it can happen. Right, with the right-hander, quick left-hander, of course. Then you slow your car all the way down. Hope not to get impeded. Oh, that was almost impeded. Let's have a look. What will Kubus's time be? Going to the start, finish straight. And he does a 1:11.0. Well done, Kubus. Let's get off here and let's go to, let's see who's out. Taser, it looks like Taser's out. Captain Slow retired off the session. Not sure what happened there. There we go. Clinton was setting the fastest of everybody there. A 1:10.3. Try and beat that, Clinton says here. Let's see who's got it. Let's see who's got the... I know guys like Brandon, it's quick. He showed it on this weekend with the Le Mans challenge we did. Of course, yes, there was a 24-hour Le Mans challenge we did with the guys. We had two teams in, Team BMW and Team Ford Mustang. Unfortunately, the Mustang didn't make it through the night, and yeah, the engine blew. But Team BMW showed everyone it can be done. I will let you guys guess where they ended up after the 24 hours has been done. So by the end of quali, I want to know if you guys saw that, and let's see if you guys figure out at what position the guys finished here. Now I'm specifically talking to Panda. Don't give it away. I know you know, my friend. Right, Black sitting in P8 currently, coming through the last section, going up to the start-finish straight. Let's see if he starts a lap. I think he is going to start his next lap. Let's see, quickly deploying, starting his hot lap. Of course, that turn one, lots of guys have crashed out of that corner or into that corner. Let's see what he does on his first sector. Of course, coming up to the casino. Oh, it's got a little tail whip there and hit the wall. I think Black is going to call it for that. I don't think he's going to do it again. Let's go to Taser. Let's see what Taser is doing for us. Looks like he's starting his hot lap now. Deploying. You can see his ERS battery is deploying. Up, running up the hill, around the corners, onto the hotel section. And running all the way down to the famous Monaco hairpin. The slowest corner on the Monaco track. Going down the downhill again underneath the tunnel. The American Express tunnel. Of course, you can see the Monaco circuit since 1929. Try and work out how long this track has been used as a Formula 1 track. Right, green personal best sector 1 for Taserface. Going to the swimming pool area around. And there we go, going to the last section, personal best sector 2. Up he goes to the DRS zone where he will meet the start finish straight. Let's see what he does. 129 or 112.0 for Taserface. Of course, there Clinton still sitting in P1 with a 110.3. In second place, Kubus with 111.0. Still waiting on times from Tack Moldy. I see Captain Slow did retire. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's see. No, Tack Moldy still in the pits. Kubus has left the session. Let's see what Tack Moldy will do for us. Running up the hill. Coming to the casino area. As he runs down the hill to the lower right hander, go all the way down to the hairpin. A lot of guys get it wrong on this turn. of course, then it's bumper to bumper traffic in Monaco with an F1 car. Imagine that. Right, 10 minutes to go. I know the guys will come out, go back into the pits in a minute, set a new set of softs, and try and bang out a banger of a lap, and try to take that P1 away from Vincent Cole. Right. Looks like Tech Moldy is not going to make it to that P1 position. I think he's going to probably do a 110 somewhere. There we go, 112.34, Tech Moldy. So, Clinton still there in P1, still in the pits. Quibus in the pits. Dean Fergie currently P3. Let's see what he can do for you. Going to turn 1, cut that corner as much as possible. Oh, hit the wall there. Just a dab at the wall. Running up to the casino section. There you go, in the casino section. All the way down to the slow right-hander. Slow your car as fast as possible. And going down to the hairpin. Right hand and going, and oh, he bails out. Not sure what the reason is there. I think he... Oh, he invalidated the lap. I didn't pick that up. Sorry guys, my fault there. I only saw it in the last second now that he did invalidate his lap. Let's see who's on our outlap here quickly. Looks like Jonah's doing an outlap for us. Probably recharging or going in back to the pits. Looking at his ERS. Yep, going back to the pits. Let's have a look at Quagga. Quagga goes into the pool section. Going up or running to the two right-handers. Another right-hander, then the left-hander where the DRS zone is, and then we can open the wing and try and get the fastest time possible. Let's see, Quagga does a 1:11.6. Let's see, Taserface, I see he's out doing an outlap for us. No, we'll keep an eye on Taser. Let's go down to Warrior quickly. What's Warrior doing? He is busy with a outlap, it looks like. Let's go to Brandon. Let's see, the few other guys are going to start their outlaps now, and it looks like Brandon is going to start his outlap. Let's jump on board on Brandon, and let's see what he does for us. Right, there we go. Apologies, I was just busy with something in the background. I see Brandon did a personal best sector 1. Clinton, of course, the show-off man, doing a 1:09.8, showing these guys this is why it is his track, and I know he loves it. Right, Brandon, personal best sector 2. Let's see what he does on this last section. Right, opening the back wing. 17% ERS left, and he does a 1:13 or a 1:12.12. Right, so Clinton has done a 1:09. Almost 1.2 seconds clear of this P2 car. Alright, let's see who's where. Kubus is still in the pits. I see a few guys coming out now. Taya Levy still in the pits there. Let's see what Taserface is doing. Sitting on 52% of his ERS battery. And it's, as you can see, it is starting to get cloudy. So the track temperature will start to go down. And that will mean these soft tires will start to lose grip faster. Right. I think he is coming back to the pits. He's not improving on his time. Let's see. Yeah, he is coming back into the pits. Ooh, who is coming in first? He was waiting for the Ferrari to go past, and I didn't know the Ferrari was going into the pits. So Taserface starts his hot lap quickly. Let's see what he does. Going uphill up to the casino corner or the casino area. Let's keep an eye on these sector times. Right, slow left-hander. Well, the sweeping left-hander going to the sweeping right-hander. All the way downhill to the fast right-hander. Slow your car as much as possible without taking too much out of the car. Right, going down to the hairpin. And the right-hander, of course, there's a few guys following him at this stage. But it looks like he is not using that battery. So yeah, there we go. That confirms my suspicion that he's busy with either an out lap or another lap. So let's have a look what Kubus is doing. Is Kubus on an out lap? It looks like he is busy with an out lap. Dean Fergie. Let's see what Dean Fergie does for us. Is he on an out lap? Yep, he's busy with a hot lap. So let's look what he's doing for us. Oh, there we go. Underneath the tunnel or going into the tunnel. Coming downhill all the way to the harbor area. Left-hander, quick right-hander, of course. The sweeping left at the harbor now on your left-hand side. Going all the way down to the pool section. Right, and the start of these double right-handers, a little bit of a lock-up there. Let's see what he does. Going on to the right-hander with the DRS straight begins. And he will do a 111.0. That puts him in P3. Well done, Dean. Let's go to who? Let's see. Clinton is... That P1 is secure for P. Let's see what Kubus is doing for us. Of course, going downhill all the way to the tunnel section now. 2 minutes left to go before this qualifying session will end. Of course, the track will be rubbered in now, so the guys will put... Oh, when he cuts that corner and invalidated with a major lockup. I think he missed his braking point there. That's too bad. Sorry, Kubus. Dean Fergie invalidates, so he's keep busy with an in-lap. Let's see what Ghataya is doing. Ghataya will start his hot lap now. Right. DRS wing open. And the start of his last qualifier section. Let's see what he will do. Of course, turn 1. Cut that corner as much as possible without invalidating that corner. Uphill to the casino area. Sweeping left-hander and the sweeping right-hander. All the way down to the right-hander that leads to the hairpin. A little bit of a lock-up there. Ghataya Levy fastest sector 1. Uh-oh. This means there's trouble for Clinton Cole for that P1. So let's see if he can beat his sector time, or the sector 2 time of Clinton Cole. Into the tunnel, out of the tunnel, down to the harbor area. Quick right left-hander, then the right-hander. Into the harbor area, and... Oh, and Clinton Cole beats the first sector time of Ghataya Levy. This is going to be interesting to watch and see who will get that P1 at the end of this. I will go over to Clinton as soon as Ghataya Levy goes over to the start-finish straight, just to see what the difference is there. Right, Getaya does a 1:11.1. Somewhere he lost time in that sector. So let's go down to Clinton quickly. Right. Ouch. I heard that rear wheel hit that freaking signboard there. Cut that corner as fast. Right. Going to the right-hander, the second right-hander. And of course, the final right-hand turn. Open the DRS wing. And let's see what Clinton Cole will do for us. He does a 1:09.82. Wow, Clinton Cole. Kubus, let's see what Kubus is doing for us. Don't think he will improve on his sector times. Doesn't look like it. He will be P2 for this qualifying. Right, down in the harbor area, of course. The right-hander, quick left-hander. Running down to the pool section. Cut this corner as much as possible without breaking a front wing. And let's see what Kubus does for his last lap. Getay Lebi there. Oh, coming into the pits. You bugger. Got me out. There we go. So that, my friends, that is the qualifying for tonight. P1, Clinton Cole. P2, Kubus. P3, Taserface. Sitting in P4, Dean Fergie. P5, Warrior. P6, Getaya. P7, Tech Moldy. P8, Quacha. P9, Jonas Slice. P10, Black. Only Brandon and 11. Robin sitting in P12. Captain Slow didn't put up a time. Not sure what happened there to him. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Just waiting for this thing to pass. Then we'll have a quick interview with our current P1 driver, or not P1, qualifying P1 driver. Of course, that is Clinton Cole. He's sitting in the background. He is monitoring all the audio from myself and for Jonko, that's shimming for the tier 3 class. Yeah. Right, let me just add that quickly. Force this quick. Where's my little button here? That's what I'm looking for. Force visible. Let's put that off. Got info, all these. Not that we want stuff off. No, classification must stay on. What am I doing here? Right, of course, there you can see Clinton Cole P1, Kubus P2, Taserface P3, Dean Fergie P4, Warrior P5. Of course, Warrior is our current championship leader, sitting there comfortably in P5 with a nice comfortable lead between him and the P2 driver. Getay Lebi, of course, P6, Tech Moldy P7, Quacha P8, Jonas last P9, and last in there is P10 with Black. So, Clinton, you there?
Yeah, Cooper.
There, my friend.
Can you hear me?
What a lap.
Hey, thanks, Cooper. Yeah, it felt good. I was actually very surprised to get that time. It's very close to my time trial time. I think that the track just rubbered in so nicely that it gave me a little bit more grip on the last run. A couple of errors here and there. I mean, it's such a tight track. You know, you make a millimeter error, you scrub a wall, and you lose a tenth down the straight. So it's a really tricky little track. But yeah, happy with that time, Coops.
Yeah, but you love this track. I know that for a fact. If you can, if we take all the tracks and we just put Monaco on, you will dominate this every time we drive this track.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I love Monaco. It's an extremely testing track. You need your wits about you. You have to look after your wings. But yeah, it's just an exciting track to drive. I've always wanted to go to Monaco and watch it live. So hopefully one day off the box, that is what's going to happen. But yeah, that was a great drive. I'm looking forward to the race though, because we have to do a 2-stop race, mandatory 2-stop. It does change a lot of things in terms of strat. But also, I've noticed a lot of guys in the 111s, Cooper, and I think it's from P3 to P8. So, geez, it's going to be a heck of a midfield battle going on as well.
Correct. And you've got the position now for that turn 1 to keep clear of all the incident running at the back. So I'll try and view that as much as possible for the viewers on the live stream. Speaking about the viewers on the live stream, let's say hi to everybody. David, Marilis, David, Marilis, Detlef Straw, Panda. How's it, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. And yeah, tell me, who do you guys support tonight? And we'll see if we can view them as much as possible for you. Except for Clinton, we know he's going to run away with this, but there is a possibility
Race
that
changes.
there is a possibility of safety car as well, and that will equalize the race
Yeah.
depending how far he is ahead. Wishful thinking, isn't it?
It is wishful thinking. I mean, anything happens in a race. You have a bad launch, you have a bad park, and you've messed up turn one. It changes the whole game. Yeah, qualifying is crucial for Monaco, but anything happens in a race. Safety cars change strats. Who knows? Anything can happen. So it's never easy. I've never actually performed well, funny enough, in a race at Monaco. I've always done well in qualies. So hopefully tonight, hold thumbs, I can do something better on track as well.
There we go, 100%. Clint, I've got a message for you from Black. He says, Clinton is the GOAT on Monaco.
Oh, thank you, my good mate Black. They're my teammate in McLaren. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
There we go. Right, David says he's supporting Quibus. Let me know, guys. Panda, you Oaks, tell me, who are you supporting tonight? Family is supporting Quibus. They're released. Well done, Clint, he says. Of course, Clinton, like I said, loves Monaco as much as he hates Singapore.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, guys. The
Okay,
guys
right.
are going to start in a few minutes. There is, of course, every time a 5-minute break between the qualification and the race, just to give the guys a bit of a break.
30 seconds. There we
Is
go.
it 30 seconds? All right, so there is it. We're going to start. Did we talk that much in 5 minutes?
Maybe. It's possible that they're also trying to do it a little bit quicker because of the delay, but I'm not sure.
But that's a possibility. Yeah, we did start a bit later due to one of the guys what's basically stuck in traffic or whatever the case may be. There was a bit of a delay, and Oak said, "Listen, we'll delay about 5 minutes, but that's it. Then we start." Right, there we go. So, firstly, the formation lap, of course, that will start, and Clinton Cole will take us away with that. Let me just go to the correct screen. There we go. Let's give you some information. Put on the leaderboard quickly. While they do the formation lap, I think that's the best time quickly to run through the standings. Of course, there you can see Warriors sitting in P1 with a nice comfortable lead over Quibus. The Warriors got 124. Quibus sitting on 73. Clinton Cole chasing down Quibus on 71. Brandon sitting on 70, as well as Osman. Weezo sitting on 61. Romani Slice, of course, that is Jonas Slice, sitting on 57. Quacha sitting on 49. Bruit 48. Getaya Libby 44. Robin Scout splitting the two horses there in 36. Key Cracker unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. I know he's got some family things he needs to sort. Currently sitting on 33. Taserface 30. Boss Otto 28. Warlock 26. Dean Fergie on 23, Captain Slow on 19, Tech Moldy on 18. Of course, Viapir, that was Viapir Bardenos, that only found out after the race. That's currently P16. He's the reserve driver. Black's currently on 10 and Arno on 3. Going over to the constructors quickly. Williams sitting there with a nice lead with 147. Ferrari 119. Aston Martin 118. Sauber 101, Red Bull 97, Racing Bulls 83, McLaren on 81, Haas 77, Alpine on 53, Mercedes on 39, and of course the reserve driver constructors does not count. Right, that was it. So I'm gonna go to at least down to P8. Just to see what calamity will happen in turn 1. Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 red light, 2 red light, 3 red light, 4 red light, 5 red lights, and away. Tier 2 Fusion, go. That's with Clinton Cole and Kubus chasing him quite hard. Whoa, there's a few bumps and whoa, a few wings are gone. The guys are driving into each other here in the back. Let's quickly pop into the front there and see what happened if Clinton is there. P1, Kubus P2. Let's run through the field quickly. Dean Fergie P3. Let's give you some information about the cars while we're at it. Just to see what happened there. Who's got damage? Who is going back into the pits? Right, sorry, let's do this quickly. Where are we? We're currently on Dean Fergie. We are on Taserface. Taserface wings looks intact. Warrior looks good. Black's got damage on the front left side of his wing, which means on the end plate there's two little wings that's missing. So I assume that's at 13% on the front wing. Down to Geteye. Car looks in good tech, good nick. Jonah Slice look also in good. Let's look at Quagga's car. Right, doesn't look damaged. Brandon, oh, I hear a lot of guys hitting the walls here. Of course, you can see 1:16.6 for Clinton Cole. At that time, it's just the opening lap. That will improve with time. Alright, Brandon there, P10. Let's go down to P11 quickly. That's just Robin. His car looks good. Let's have a look on Captain Slow. All good there. And all good for Tack Moldy. Right, the cars. Miraculously, we've got a virtual safety car. Oh, and you just saw Tack Moldy drive right through his teammate, Captain Slow. I think there was a bit of an argy-bargy that we just missed in front of Tack Moldy. You can see there Captain Slow's front wing damaged. Let's get where he's on P11. 53% wing damage for Captain Slow. Yeah, so he'll need to go back to the pits and set another wing for himself. Right, go back to the front there. Let's see what Clinton, what the gap is. 2.8 seconds. And Building Net's currently sitting on 3-second gap. Where is my track map? There we go, track map. There we go. So let's just see what the driver in front does to Kubus and Taser in P3. Let's see what the time difference will be. Alright, still virtual safety car. Guys need to use 20% or 30% of the car. Unfortunately, nobody can go over the delta. That will result in a penalty if they go over delta within a certain amount of time. I see a lot of guys pitting at this moment. Probably setting the car up for a longer stint. There we go. DRS are enabled, which means we are go, go, go. Let's stop timer. Let's activate that. Of course, Kubus is trying to catch Clinton here. Let's pop onto Kubus. Let's see if Kubus will be able to catch Clinton here. Bit of a gap between Kubus and Taserface there with just over 4 seconds. And behind him, it's 6 seconds between Quagga and Taserface. Right, there's major gaps in the rest of the field. So let's go through them quickly. Quagga, of course, they're sitting 6 seconds or 6.3 seconds behind Taserface. But I see Quagga has some wing damage. There you can see it. The end plate is completely missing. The question is, will Quagga go into the pits? Let's have a look quickly and see if he will make it to the pits. No, he's going to stay out. Taserface, 1:15.0, setting the fastest lap. I think it's been taken away from Clinton, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Clinton there opening the gap between himself and Kubus, 2.2. Of course, I see Black set it the softs. He's going to try and gain some positions as fast as possible. Let's quickly see who's the biggest gainer, who's the biggest loser. Of course, there Dean Fergie DNF'd. So he's out. He was the biggest loser there with 9 positions. Biggest gainer would be Quagga, P4. gaining 4 positions there. Falls 3 positions for Jonah Slice and Black, 2 positions for Robin, Brandon, and Captain Slow. Tech Moldy there, currently P5. Clinton Cole sitting the fastest lap. Let's see the gap between Taserface and Quibus. Just get rid of a few stuff here. Let's do that and that. Keep the screen clean as possible. Penalties and warnings quickly. Clinton setting on 1 warning. Ataya, there is a few corner cutting warnings there as well. Ataya Levy there on 2. Brandon Sitter with a 10-second penalty. I assume that can only be speeding in the pit lane. Robin Scout sitting on 1. Tech Moldy on 2. And Captain Slow also on 10 seconds. Right. 3.3 second gaps between Taserface and Quibus. Behind Taserface, sitting on a 10-second gap, is Quagga. After Quagga, it is Warrior, sitting on a 5-second gap between himself and Quagga. Of course, Warrior current P1, or the constructor. Not the constructor. What am I talking about? The driver. Drivers champion, sorry. Right, the gaps are opening fast and hard. So there will be a bit of not so good battles, but I see there is a bit of a battle happening between the Ferrari. Looks like Brandon and Robin. Let's go down to them quickly. You can see there Brandon with that new front wing, of course, sitting with a 10-second penalty. Whoa, and that Alpine just got a little spin, putting too much throttle into the corner. Right, the only closest battle so far, it's between Robin and Brandon. There's a huge gap between all the drivers currently, so we're going to keep an eye on these two for a bit. And while they battle, I'm just going for a quick pit stop myself and get something to drink. I'll be back in a few. Alright, sorry for that, everybody. I just had to run quickly and go fix a drink for myself. Fuck. McLaren car shoot done in the past. So let's go to the front quickly. Let's see what happened here. Clinton Cole sitting on P1 position with a 3.2 second gap between themselves and Taser. Kurbis, of course, there. Oh, sorry, no, I said Taser. I meant Kurbis. My apologies. Right, Kurbis there sitting with a 3.4, 3.3 second gap off behind Clinton. Behind Kurbis, of course, it's Taser face with a 4-second gap between Taser and Kurbis. Then a huge gap between Taser and Quagga with a 16-second gap. But it looks like here's a bit of a battle between Quagga and Warrior. Let's go to Warrior's POV. Let's go on board with him for a minute and let's see if he will be able to pass Quagga here for that P4 position. Of course, you've got the DRS as well as ERS to his availability. Of course, that too short. Let's run up with them uphill to the casino section. Unfortunately, there is only one DRS zone on this track, and that's in the start-finish stretch. Going down all the way to second gear, first gear now for Warrior, running into the tunnel section and going down all the way to the harbor area. I can see there in front, you see that light flashing. Let's give battery ahead. There we go, you can see Quagga saving that battery, trying to build battery for the start-finish section where the DRS zone is, where Warrior will have the ability of that DRS zone. There. Of course, now that ERS is burning at that on that Ferrari. Oh, he didn't use as much as I thought he will. Woo! That was a bit of a tail whip. Little tail whip there. I think it was a bit of a wheel spinner involved there. Oh, what a nice battle between these two drivers, keeping it nice and clean, and they know they can't take each other out at this stage because Warrior is defending for that championship lead. All the way in second gear through that section. That's interesting. Nice shot on the wing there for you guys to have a view at. There we go, back into the, going down to the pool section quickly. These two trying to catch each other out. Of course, Warrior is 7% of ERS, trying to recharge quickly for the run down on the start straight, to see if he can overtake Quagga for that position. But while these two are battling, I see a Taserface Red Bull car gaining much needed time on these two, trying to get back that position or the P3 position back. Let's quickly see what the tire wear and tire age looks like. So let's start with the tire age. You can see that Taser has set a fresh new set of hards, 1 lap old, where Warrior and Quagga are sitting at 9 and 11 laps. What a difference it makes between the two tires. The Kurbis also went into the pits and set a set of mediums, trying to protect that P2 position. Let's quickly look at the tire wear for you guys. You can see there Clinton sitting on 3 and 7%, Kurbis on 1, so you can see there a brand new set of medium tires for him. Quagga and Warriors both on the hards. Oof, it looks like Quagga hit the wall there, but currently 26 and 39 for Quagga, 16 and 29 for Warrior, and Taser sitting on 2 and 4% on those brand new hards. Going down to Jonas Slice, 1835. Kataya Libby sitting on 36 and 41. I just want to see what tire he's on. He's on the medium, 9 laps on the medium. That explains why that tire wear is so hot. Of course, it's compulsory 2-stopper for the guys. You have to do 2 stops. Otherwise, you will get a penalty for not doing a compulsory 2-stopper. Right, Brandon 1632, Captain Slow sitting on 32 and 41, Black 15 and 20. Whoa, Taser went for the inside there. I just caught at the bottom of my screen. Tack Moldy 40 and 47, Robin 5 and 7%, and as I say it, Quagga hit the wall very, very hard on those rear tire. You can see there Warrior is burning his ear race. There we go. Quagga goes into the pits. I think he's going to think about doing a sort of an undercut or overcut onto Warrior. We'll see what Taser and Warrior will do. Of course, Taser is sitting with the fresher tires between himself and Warrior. Let's bring a bit of the race story up for everybody to see who was where at what stage. Let me just try and find it for you quickly. Race story, there we go. So Warrior started in 5th place, currently 3rd with 1 warning to his name. Safety car, safety car, safety car. Black is out. Mr. Detlef Straw, you want to explain yourself, sir? That equalized the field totally for everybody. There you go. Tack Moldy also retired. So 10 cars left. Whoa, why is that car stopping? That car just stopped in the middle.
Ridiculous.
I think that was Tack Moldy's car.
Oh, that's just a crazy place to stop.
Yeah, you see Tack Moldy retired in pits. And of course of that, the car just stopped
Wowzer.
automatically. Unfortunately for Clinton,
That scared me.
that scared everybody, not just you. Of course, that's the problem with the retirement in the pits. Anything can happen. Example like that.
And no one's fault, Cooper. He did the right thing. It's just unfortunately
Exactly,
a game error.
exactly. It's unfortunately a game error. EA, thank you very much.
We love you. Long time.
Not. Yeah, Black, explain what happened, brother. Don't just say, ek het so lekker gery. Explain to the viewers what happened. Did the wall jump in front of you? What? The Aston Martin safety car jumped in front of you? What's the story, mate? Lap 15 out of 39.
Cooper,
Yes, sir.
while I've got the opportunity to, I think the tier 1 guys probably know this already, but for those who don't. So a little lesson I've learned, this holding your brake while you're throttling, meaning if you're in a high gear, like gear 1 or gear 2, and holding brake to like 50%, 60%, it actually does warm up the tires better than swerving.
Did they bring it back?
It does look like that. I've been trying it now since this afternoon. It's definitely working. I'm driving straight. I'm not causing any tire wear, but my tire temps are going up.
Alright, I am currently on your Halo, and I can clearly see you are braking and throttling at the same time. You're just over 50% on the brake, but your inside tire temperature still stays on 65.
It does?
Yes. Doesn't show me that the temperature is rising.
Okay, my bad. I thought I was winning there.
A wannabe cheat code, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it was in the 2023 game. When you hit the brake and throttle, you can warm up your tires easily with braking. Yeah, unfortunately, Clinton, it still shows me 65, 67, 66.
So it's not really doing anything.
No, it doesn't. It's not doing anything. Right, going back to the track. I'm sure everybody who had damage has repaired the wings, and whatever happened, what did happen. So yeah, unfortunately, I need to be the bearer of bad news. If Clinton gets ahead in the Drivers' Championship, he does not qualify to go to Tier 1. The person behind him will qualify for that position.
I fall away. My points don't matter.
Yeah, this is just basically for bragging rights for Clinton.
And guys, remember, I do it not for the bragging rights. I do it to find limits of the track, what the track's all about, so that you guys can have a wonderful stream for Tier 1s. That's really why we do this.
Correct. So he's my guinea pig, in other words.
Yes, I am.
Trying to get
And
as much...
I'll be it forever. Don't worry. I'm here.
Oh, thank you very much. So, yeah, there we go. Just to make it clear to everybody. It doesn't matter if Clinton won track here or there. His points does not count. The guy behind will basically get promoted to Tier 1, depending on where Clinton ends by the end of the season. Dietloofstraw, of course jy moet mooi verduidelik. But in a clean language, not in boss's language. Oh, I see the guys are bunching up here at the back. That
Oh,
can
the
only
game
mean
slowed me down badly.
safety car is in. So, question is, when will Clinton Cole go? When will Quibus react to Clinton? Let's go on board, Quibus, and put the halo on for you guys. There we go. Clinton leaves him behind, actually, with a bit of a gap. I think he was a bit sleepy in there. Up he goes to turn 1, going uphill to the casino corner, or the casino area. Nice battles brewing on the backside. Let's go down to, where are we? To Jonah Slice. Guys, you need to take it easy because the wall is capable of jumping in front of you for no apparently reason.
Yep.
Or for some guys, it's a habit that the wall jumps in front of you. Of course, you can see that Jonah Slice starting position was P9, current position P5. Total warnings of 3, and total corner cut warnings 2. So the next corner cut or whatever warning he gets will be a penalty. See Getaye there getting a warning as well. Getaye all the way down to P8. Let's jump on board with him as he is chasing down Brandon. Ooh, these guys are battling very hard. Tire bumps. Brandon goes into the pits. Let's stay on Brandon for a second and you guys can see how long it does take to get in and out of the pits. Did Brandon have a drive-through penalty? Okay. So you're looking at 22 seconds in total for in and out of the pits. But unfortunately, Brandon had a penalty there. So, hard luck, Brandon. Right, going up to Clinton Cole there for the fresh air. Over 3 seconds, going to 4 seconds of gap between himself and Quibus. I'm not sure what happened between there. That Quibus had a little bit of an oopsie somewhere, or is Quibus just driving very, very cautious? Let's go down to Taserface. I see there's a bit of a battle brewing behind him, where Warrior and Jonas Slice is trying to catch him. Of course, they've Clinton setting the fastest lap with a 1 minute 12. And a 5 second gap between Clinton and Quibus. Only Brandon getting another warning there. I think the next warning will be a penalty. Quagga and Jonas Slice. That's a nice battle there. Let's go to them quickly. I see Quagga just hit the wall there and lost a bit of time. On to Jonas Slice. Of course, Captain Slow there as well. And Robin with a nice battle there. But I think Captain has a 10-second penalty. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Actually, what is the penalty current situation? Jonas Slice sitting there on 3 seconds. Khataya Levy on 3. Captain Slow on 6. And Brandon on 10. Yeah, the guys are starting to rack up these penalties. Right, lap 20 out of 39. You can see everywhere there's a bit of a gap now. Guys are opening a second plus to the guy in front and the guy behind. So we'll keep an eye on this mid-bunch, sorry, and see what the guys will do for us here. Or the mid-pack. Let's call it the mid-pack. That's actually the correct term. Quagga is chasing down Jonas Slice for P5. Of course, as it stands, all the way down to P10, everybody will get a point for their constructors. Oh no! I caught at the corner of my eye. Quibus has left the building. That means that AI is driving, and that gives Taser the opportunity to pass that AI car. Because I think the AI is set to 60%. And that gives Warrior the opportunity to overtake Quibus as well. If Warrior plays his cards correct, he can basically take P3 away from Quibus. Let's see, Warrior puts his car into the inside of him. Oh no, the AI took out Warrior, our current driver. Oh, and there's a major crash between Warrior and who was that? Khataya Levy, and another crash. Wings are flying here, and Warrior's just trying to get out of the way of everybody, trying to save his car, and he's bitched it. Oh, there we go. He just managed to get that car free off that curve. Wow, what a major incident we just saw between the AI of Quibus and Warrior. Damn. Sorry, Warrior. Luckily, the race can carry on without any VSCs, which means that gap between Clinton and Taser is now grown to 12.5 seconds. Behind Taser, it's 5 second gap. That is Jonas Slice. Looks like that battle is still going on between Jonah and Quagga. Gubis, thank you for letting me know. I see you said here on the live channel you got disconnected. Let's try and find you quickly if you don't mind. Guys, apologies for this. I just need to help Gubis quickly just to get him back into the game. Gubis, where are you? Why don't I see you? Gubis, it doesn't look like I am picking you up even on the offline section. Now I'm not sure if I even have you on my friends list here. No, unfortunately I don't have you on my friends list. Go just back to the top just to make 100% sure. Doesn't look like it. No, unfortunately, I don't have you as on my friends. We need to get that sorted. Sorry, Kubus. Right. Janus, Slice, and Quagga are still battling for P3. But both... But Janus Slice, yes, he's got the penalty here. Let's quickly see. 3 seconds. Yeah, he's got 3 seconds. Of penalties behind Quagga. So if he wants that P3 position, he needs to overtake Quagga and open a gap of 3 seconds plus over Quagga. But I can't see that happen except if Quagga slides out or crash. But I don't want to give things the poor man. I hope the guys also remember they need to do a compulsory 2 stopper. So it looks like Robin and Brandon already did their 2 stoppers. Let's see, total pit stops. Here we go. Right, Clinton has done his compulsory. Janus Slice, Captain Kubus, all those have except Quagga and Taserface that still needs to do their compulsory 2nd stop. We'll keep an eye on them by the end of the race, just to double check that everybody has done their compulsory 2 stopper. Otherwise it will lead into a penalty. You can see there Quagga is trying to build a gap between himself and Janus Slice. You can see Quagga there running into the distance. I see the Taser just went into the pits. Let's see what... Oh, he already set his tires, so we unfortunately did miss his pit stop. And it takes about, looks like 29 seconds to get in and out of the pits. Oh, nice shot on the rear wing of Clinton Cole there, just for a brief moment, but now we're on the front wing. And with a nice big gap of 24 seconds behind him is Quagga sitting in P2. Was there Quagga P2? Let's do this. Let's go down up to P1. Let's give a bit of a race story for everybody. So Clinton Cole started P1, current position P1. Total of 3 warnings, 3 corner cuttings, and 3 penalties. Then we go down to Quagga, started in P8. Gained a lot of positions. and currently sitting in P2 with no warnings, no corner cutting, and no penalties. Jonas Slice there, of course, is being chased down by Getaia. So Jonas' starting position was P9, current position P3, total warnings 4, corner cuttings 3, and a total of 3 seconds of penalties. Let's see, Getaia Levy started in P6, current position P4, total warnings 8, total corner cutting 5, and 3 seconds of penalties. Captain Slow, of course, I see he's got wing damage there. Started in P13, current position P5, total warnings is 7, total corner cutting is 7, and a total of 6 penalties for Captain Slow. Of course, then we get to our current P1 or Drivers Champion. That is, of course, of his Warrior. He started in P5, current position of P6, so he went down. I think that incident with Quibus AI cost him a bit of a time there. But he's being chased down by Taserface. Of course, Taser's got the fresher odds. So I can't see Taser staying too long behind Warrior. Speaking of Taserface, starting position P3, current position P7, total warnings of 3, corner cuttings 2, and 0 penalties. Quickly run down to Quibus. I'm not sure if Quibus is back yet. His starting position was P2, current position P8, total warnings P3, corner cutting P2, and total of 10 seconds of penalties. Robin, he's got a quiet evening tonight, but didn't mention much. Of course, they're starting in P12, current position P9, total warnings are 2, total corner cutting warnings 1, and 0 penalties. Of course, but last but not least, Brandon himself started in P11, current position P10, total warnings 4, corner cuttings 3, and total penalties of 3 seconds. I just want to get back to this Jonas Slice Getaia battle, because that's the only battle that's currently brewing between two drivers. The rest are all spread out. So we're going to hang a bit on these two. I see something happen there with Taser as well. With Taser and Warrior. So I'll get to them in a second. Let's just have a look here between Jonas Slice and Warrior for a bit. Oh, my apologies. Jonas Slice and Getaia. And we'll go over to the Warrior Taser battle in a bit, because I see Captain Slow has joined that party. Officially, there you go, everybody. 10 laps to go before the end of Monaco racetrack. See, the guys are hitting the wall there. I think let's go down to Warrior and Taserface with their battle. Of course, the three-way battle for that P5 position. Of course, they. I think that Alpine hit the wall and lost a bit of time there at the background. Of course, Warrior is a driver championship, and he is trying his best to get away from Taser, but unfortunately Taser has the fresher tire between the two. There you can clearly see what that means, that the fresher tire will give you more an advantage and more grip. Question is now, I heard that Red Bull hit the wall very, very hard. And I'm sure everybody heard that as well on the live stream. Right, out of 13 cars, 10 cars still are alive and trying their best and their heart out to keep their car on track. 41-second gap between Captain. Clinton Cole, sorry Clinton, and Getaye Levy currently in P2. Let's see where Clinton is on track, going into the tunnel section, all the way down to the harbor. Nice rear end shots. Clinton, you got a nice ass.
Thank you. I'll take it.
FYI.
That's funny.
Junkers getting another warning there. Getaye 44 seconds behind Clinton and losing time by the second. Let's just see where he is. Right, he is, looks like the swimming pool no, my apologies, he's going into the hairpin section. Just before the tunnel area. Unfortunately, he's got heavy damage on that car. That is why he's slowing down too much. With 46 and 53% damage on that front wing. That's the reason why he is struggling to get that car on track. And I know Taserface is hunting him down. Trying to get away from it. Let me just check. I just saw that Ferrari spinning in the background there. Not sure what was happening with Quagga there. Let's go back to this fight here between Taser and Getaye. Oh yeah, there you go. Taser went into the pits. And he's going to set himself a new set of wings. Let's drive with him quickly. Let's see how long it takes for him to get a brand new set of tires and front wings. Jonas Slice retired. Safety car, safety car, safety car. And we just pick it up as the safety car left the pit area just in front of Getaye Levy. Well, this is an equalizer now. Clinton's on the softs. The Taserface is on the hards. And our question is, what game plan will the guys do? Will they go into the pits? I can see that Clinton's going in. Let's see what he does. He will set another set of softs for him. He's going to try and outpace Taserface with these softs. Luckily for him, there is still a 40-second gap between P1 and P2. Let's go down to Taser and see what game plan Taser will do.
Cooper,
Yes, sir.
major problems for me. I've got a 3-second penalty. Taser doesn't, and we've neutralized the race.
You are correcto mondo, sir. That is a huge problem for you. And I'm going to guarantee you, Taser is going into the pits now. And he set himself a set of softs.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to be interesting. I see Warrior just overtook Taser, but it's just in the pits. Warrior goes into his...
He's the other guy. Oh,
Ah,
what a race coming up.
This is going to be interesting. Where's Quagga? Let's see where Quagga is. But Quagga's still on the tracks with those set of mediums. I think he's going to try and keep it on. Let's see what the tire age is. 3 laps on the mediums. Here comes trouble. Now the guys must think what type of strat will work. So lap 33 out of 39. 6 laps left still to go. Maybe 2 or 3 laps still behind the safety car. I would say the soft is the way to go for this, for the rest of the remaining laps. Right, so let's see. Clinton Cole, who is behind you? That is a Ferrari. But that is Brandon behind you, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. That is Brandon. Quagga is still within...
between the mix.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Between us, it's between me and Quagga.
That's correct.
Oh, geez, and at Monaco, there's no way for them to overlap or outlap themselves. So, or unlap themselves. It's going to be a mess.
Going to be a mess, correct. But if Brandon will be nice, he would pull off the track and wait about 2 or 3 seconds.
Straight
And
after the start finish line, yeah.
while he can do it, if I remember correctly, he can still, or
You
he
can't do
will
it
be,
before the line, eh? Because
no,
it slows them down and says illegal overtake.
but he can go into the pits.
You can go into the pits, quite right.
We'll see what happens. Gonna be interesting to see what what Brandon will do. Where is the Ferrari crew chief when you need him? Right, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, and of course Levy there in the Haas. See a lot of guys all over the track. I see the last John Deere tracker is on his way, but I'm not sure if that is Kubis himself or his AI. Gonna be interesting what Taser will do. Is it? Well, Taser and Quagga. Quagga's sitting with 20% wing damage. So it only means that on his end plate, this, like I mentioned previously, there is 2 little wings, and I think one of them are missing on his end plate.
Coming in.
Right, officially we got the word. Safety cars coming in this lap. And let's see what will happen. Of course, the John Deere tracker running in the back. Let's jump on board. Let's jump on board with Quagga. And let's see what the game plan will be for him and his teammates. But there goes Clinton. He says, see you later, I'm out of here. It's your problem how you get past your teammates. Of course, blue flag situation there for Quagga. By his teammate Brandon. Brandon needs to move out of the way. The Quagga has the track and try and chase down Vincent Cole. There's already a 3.5 second between him and Clinton, so it's going to be hard for Quagga to fight back and try and get hold of Clinton. Of course, behind Quagga, Taserface is trying to catch that P2 position, but he really wants to be in P2 tonight. Behind Taser, of course, there is Levy. Behind Khataiba is Warrior, and then Robin currently in P6. Robin has got a quiet night tonight. Haven't mentioned him very much tonight. Ooh, he hit the wall there at the back and just spun him enough around to get around the corner. Kubis, I'm very sorry, my friend. I did search for you on my friend list. We'll manage and sort that out. We'll definitely, I need to send you a friend invite so that we can get hold of you as if something like this happens again. So for now, stand by, enjoy the race. I see there the horse got past. That was the horse of Khataya Lebi. I think Khataya hit the wall there and lost a bit of time to the rest of the cars. Captain Slow, what's he doing for us tonight? So he's trying to chase down Khataya Lebi for P6, but of course both of them have penalties. So yeah. Speaking about the penalties, I know the penalties will play a huge factor later on. So there you can see Clinton Cole sitting on 3 seconds, Warrior on 3, Khataya 3, Captain Slow on 6, and Brandon on 3. So now the question is, what is the time difference between these two? And there you can clearly see Kwagga sitting with 6 seconds far away from Clinton Cole. So if Clinton managed to save this penultimate lap and finish with the next lap, that will make Clinton Cole a P1er for tonight. So it's a double stack for him, P1 qualifier and P1 race winner. Sorry. Kwagga is being chased by Taser. Taser, of course, on the softer compound of the two cars. So way more grip than Kwagga. Going over to the DRS zone where Taserface will have the availability. But the question is, what will Kwagga respond to? Of course, running up to the casino area with the sweeping left-hander, of course, then the fast, quick little right-hander, all the way down to the hairpin, or the famous Monaco hairpin. So I'll keep an eye on where Clinton is, and as he goes, we'll switch over to him as soon as he goes over the finish line. Major gap between him and Kwagga, sitting on a 6.9 second of gap. Right, Taserface, what will he do? Will he try and jump him now to get P2 away from Kwagga? But unfortunately, Taser has a 3-second penalty, so he needs to sit tight and just gain that P3 position. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your winner for tonight, Clinton Cole. P1 for Tier 2, as Kwagga goes to P2, P3 Taser, P4 Warrior. Robin Scout, where are you, sir? Going over the line, P5, Khataya P6. Captain Slow, P7. Of course, Kubus out there, which means he will move down. And Brandon and the rest of the guys just finished across the line. What a race. Now my question is, did my screen froze up? There we go. Your race winner for tonight, everybody, Clinton Cole. P2 Kwagga, P3 Taserface. Driver of the day goes to Ferrari. That would be the likes of Kwagga. Congratulations. P1, P2, and P3. Of course, there Clinton Cole P1, Kwagga P2, Taser P3, and driver of the day, that is also Kwagga. Guys, hang around. Let's do the post interviews quickly, and we'll have a talk to the guys in a second. Guys, if you can just come to the channel so that we can quickly have a quick chat. The race. Kwagga and Taserface. Let's see if I can find any of them. Only Warrior sitting in that channel there. Captain. Taser's up here. Let's bring Taser down.
I just got back. My bad. I just went for a quick
No
wash
worry,
the
no worry,
face.
no worry. There, I've got Taser now. Now it's only Quacha I need. Quacha, there we go.
Hello, hello.
How's it, Taser? We'll be with you in a second. There we go.
My nerves are shot.
Were your nerves shot, Quacha?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Of course, there, Quacha, driver of the day. Also P2. So we'll start with Taser, currently in P3. Taser, quickly tell the viewers how was the race for you, sir?
Yeah, that was tough, but I really enjoyed that. It was good fun. I'm actually sad I missed that P2 at the end, but just worked that way in the pit stops.
Yeah, unfortunately, that 3-second penalty hurt you there in the end.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the end, last lap penalty.
Oh, well, I saw it on the live stream as you drove quick at that corner. 3-second penalty. Look, it is what it
But was
is.
good fun.
It is what it is. You gained some good points tonight for your teammate, or for your team, Red Bull, of course. And that will bring you a few positions up. Right.
Thank you.
Going over to Quacha. Quacha, P2
Hello.
and driver of the day, sir. A double
Oh, thank
whammy
you.
for you.
A double whammy, yes.
Ah. Quickly for the viewers, tell us how was the race for you and what did you do?
Yeah, like I said, my nerves were shot. But yeah, just kept it as clean as possible. Safety car helped me a lot. But otherwise, the strat just worked out in my favor.
Definitely worked into your favor. And the fact that you get the driver of the day is outstanding.
Oh,
Congratulations to you on that. So, guys, let's go over to the main man tonight. Your qualifying P1, and now your race winner for tonight, P1. Of course, Clinton Cole, hashtag Dream Stream himself. Clinton, you there?
Yeah, brother.
Are you there? There we go. Quickly,
Barely, but I'm here.
tell the viewers what were your wings set, what did you do? And I heard you told me earlier you were setting the wings on 0-0 for tonight. Get a lot of pace on the back straight or the finish straight. Is it true? Is it not true? what's the story, sir?
Look, if it was set to 0-0, mate, there was no way I was doing even one lap at this track. So no, I ran a 50-48. But it's such a demanding track mentally. You know, you can't stop thinking for a second. If you do, you hit the wall and you break a wing. You know what I mean? And it's so crucial at Monaco not to hit a wing anywhere. And it's so difficult as well. But wow, I was extremely surprised at the tire deg at Monaco. It was very high. I mean, even a 3-stopper was going to be tight, I think, at the end, without a safety car. So it was a great race, and I enjoy Monaco. I think everyone knows that. And yeah, I had a clean run as well, so quite happy with it.
Well, we saw a lot of guys did replace some front wings, especially turn 1, corner 1, lap 1. There was a few bumps and bruises. Guys needed to replace the wings. Will go into the pits. I think I count about 4 or 5 of them. And yeah, unfortunately, luckily the safety cars came into play and absolutely neutralized the race, or throw the race.
They did. It actually
on his head.
concerned me, the last one, because like I said, I was looking at the likes of Taze and Quacha behind me, and they had no penalties, and I had 3-second penalty. I got very lucky because I think it was Brandon that got stuck behind me and Quacha. So I shot early because obviously they can't pass Brandon until the start-finish line. I literally just waited for safety car to go in, and there I went, and it actually helped me. But geez, I was worried about those last few laps.
Yeah, that actually did play in your favor. But congratulations to you on the P1
Thank you.
position.
Thank you.
Right, everybody, I would quickly want to say a huge thank you to all the viewers on YouTube, Dietlef Straw, Quibus, David, Marilise, Sergeant Panda, everybody there. If I missed you, David, I see David's there as well. Of course, in support of Quibus. Unfortunately, Quibus had some connection errors, and we did try to get him back in, but we'll need to send him an invite so that I can invite if this ever happens again. So a quick thank you, of course, to our sponsors, CMH Group Suzuki, Racer Ray, Sim Racing, and of course LNA Number Plates and Science. Guys, go and support our sponsors, and tell them Fusion send you, and they will hook you up with a nice either car or some sim racing overlays like we use on the mainstream here on Fusion. Of course, the tier 1, the tier 3, and of course the tier 2s. Thanks to Racer Ray. Major thanks to him. And of course, also LNA number plates for helping us with the traditional overlays that we can use for Fusion Racing. So from my side, I'm going to say good night, and we'll see you next week. Where are we next week? Let's start quickly with that. Where's the calendar? We are going to Austria on the 8th of December. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the other side, and we'll see you on Wednesday night for the Tier 1 race. So, Aravari, cheerio, and we'll see you next week. Bye.